Hello to all my Gemini viewers and subscribers. Welcome to your December mid-month reading for December 19th until the 31st of December. And this reading is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you guys. It just depends upon your sun sign as well as your moon sign. All right, and again, this reading is for love as well as your money and career. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into things, Gemini. So I hope that all of you guys are doing really well and enjoying this weather, this holiday season. All right, so Spirit, please give me some insight into the lives of my Gemini viewers and subscribers. Show me what will be taking place from mid-December until the end of December in love as well as money. Right. So we finally got our first snow here in the Midwest. And I like the snow, but the temperature dropped down all the way into, well, shoot, it was 5 degrees. I had to think for a minute. Dropped down into what? It was 5 degrees. It was freezing cold. So yeah, that wasn't that fun, I'll tell you that. But thankfully it's warmed up a little bit this week. Gotta pop out. And I do feel like these are your cards, Gemini. All right. All right, Gemini. All right, so you got some really interesting cards. So you did have a pop out, and that was the World card. All right. All right, so Gemini, for those who are currently in a relationship, I do feel as though things are going really well within your relationship, okay? I do have a feeling that you feel complete, you feel whole with your significant other. Okay, there's a lot of positive energy that's taking place at this particular time. I feel like you and your partner are really working hand in hand. You guys are really pushing one another. I feel like the two of you guys are almost like teammates, okay? Because you have the 10 of Wands here, which represents, you know, pushing towards your goal and almost reaching a certain point, okay? So I do feel as though you guys are pushing towards something. It might be that you guys are pushing towards being at common grounds, or, you know, you guys are definitely pushing towards something, okay? I have a feeling that you and your partner might work within the same career path. You guys might be business partners, or you guys just might have a relationship that is, you know, both of you guys mentally are on the same, you guys mentally think alike. You guys are in the same place mentally, okay? Okay, I'm seeing lots of sexual energy here. So this is definitely a time where the romance is rising, and I know that it is cuddle season. So I'm definitely seeing that in a lot of readings. The Kundalini energy's rising here. All right. I do have a feeling that you guys are thinking more realistically. You do have the Prince of Chalices reversed. So I don't think that this is negativity within the relationship. I do feel as though this is that there may be some sort of sexual energy going on here. And to me, this is an indication that it may be more like some rough sex as opposed to, or not necessarily just rough sex, but, you know, how can I put it? It might be like some porno sex going on as opposed to that emotional kind of sex. Okay, because I have a feeling there's I don't want to say a lack of emotion, but there's lots of sexual energy going on here, and it's just like you just need to get it in type of type of energy, Gemini. Okay, so yeah, lots of positivity in your reading. I do feel like you and your partner are, again, like I say, you guys are thinking more realistically. You guys are thinking about your goals, your plans, your future. And this is a time where you guys aren't going to have your head in the cloud. Okay, this is going to be a time that you're not going to have your head in the cloud, Gemini. That you're really thinking realistically about what it is that you want within your relationship as well as within your career. I do feel as though your career, within your career path, that you're going to be reaching another level. I feel like you may be offered, it might be some sort of raise, or you might be shooting for a higher position within your career path. Okay, all right. For some of you Geminis, I do have a feeling that within your career path that there might be some sexual energy, some flirtation, someone in your office or within your field that might be flirtatious, someone that you work hand in hand with of the opposite sex that might be trying to hit on you quite a bit. All right, and you're letting this person know, look, this is strictly business, so we're not getting down like that. Okay, that's what I'm seeing in the cards, Gemini. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarification for your cards. And like I said before, I'm seeing lots of satisfaction within your career path. I definitely feel like you're satisfied within your work field, and I see stability. Okay, so Spirit, please give me some clarification for the Prince of Chalices as well as the Ten of Wands. Give me some clarification for the Ten of Wands and the Prince of Chalices, Spirit, for my Gemini viewers and subscribers who are currently in a relationship. Okay, so these are your cards, Gemini. All right, so definitely some new beginnings for you, Gemini. Definitely new beginnings. You have the World card as well as the Stork. So I do have a feeling that some of you guys may be currently pregnant as well. There might be some pregnancies, okay, because you have the Stork. So new beginnings, some possible pregnancies. All right, I do feel like for some of you guys there might be someone that might be pregnant, is the feeling that I have, and they're reaching their final trimester or their last few weeks within their pregnancy. I do also have a feeling that yeah, again, there's gonna be lots of luck. Okay, I see lots of luck, lots of prosperity and positivity within your relationship as well as your career, Gemini, for those who are currently in a relationship. Okay, so for those who are currently single right now, all right, I do have a feeling that some of you guys are going through some emotional turmoil. Some of you guys, there's some loneliness going on with someone that is currently single. All right, I do have a feeling that for some of you guys, for some of you Geminis that are currently single, that that you're not happy being single. Okay, this is not a satisfying moment for you, and it may be due to the holiday seasons. It is Christmas time and the New Year's is coming up, and I know a lot of people that are single are, you know, kind of in that mood to where they gotta find somebody, they gotta hurry up and jump in a relationship, because if they don't jump ship and get in a relationship right now, you know that it's the end of the world. But that's not the case. Don't feel that way, okay? You don't need to feel that way, Gemini. All right, that significant other is going to come at the perfect time. All right, when you're ready, especially. So just focus on yourself and spoil yourself during this holiday season. Okay, spoil yourself and just focus on your wants, your needs, your goals, and things that you want to change in for the new year ahead. And just stay as positive as possible, because we got the new year coming in, and you want to, that new energy coming in. You definitely want to keep your mental, your thoughts, and the energy that you're sending into the universe as positive as possible. All right, because what you send out is what you're going to attract. All right. Okay, for some of you Geminis, I do feel as though this is a time where, because the dating life might not be that great right now, that you might be feeling unattractive to a certain extent. There is some boredom going on here. All right. Okay. So as far as your money is concerned, I am seeing that some of you Geminis who are currently single, you guys are going through some financial issues as well. Okay, I have a feeling that there may be some bankruptcies. I do feel like for some of you who are currently single, that there might be a lack of excitement within your career, that you might not be satisfied with the money that you're receiving, the pay that you're receiving from your job, as well as just the overall job period. It's like a lack of excitement. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarification for your cards, Gemini. So Spirit, give me some clarification for my single Gemini viewers and subscribers. Let me get some clarification for the Five of Pentacles as well as the Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so these are your cards, Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, I do have a feeling for those who are single that recently, right before these holiday seasons, that you experienced some sort of breakup. There was someone that you broke up with that you had to kind of close out of your life. And you're feeling like inside, what a time of the year for this to happen, for this situation to occur. Hang in there, Gemini. Be positive. Keep your thoughts positive. Don't worry about the holiday season, okay? All right, I do feel as though, again, that there's some sort of lack of excitement within your career path as well as in your relationships. However, Gemini, I do feel as though the end of December, beginning of January, that there's going to be some positive energy that's going to come in. There's going to be some sort of excitement. It might even be someone that brings forth some excitement, some entertainment, some joy into your life. So get out there and start dating, and don't allow, the holidays or the feeling of loneliness to keep you in a state of depression, or you're a state of mental turmoil. All right. So let's go ahead and get some spiritual advice from Spirit, my Gemini viewers and subscribers. So Spirit, please give my Gemini viewers and subscribers some spiritual advice that they could use in their relationships as well as their career and in day-to-day life, right? We want some advice that we can use daily. These cards can get hard to handle sometimes. Okay, so Gemini, this is your card right here. Okay, you got the Queen of Heaven just like the Taurus. Interesting. Okay, so you would think that just because I just got done doing the Taurus reading that I would know what page this this is on, but I have to go back and look. So be patient and bear with me. Okay, so Gemini, the Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. The Oracle of the Queen of Heaven is a confirmation of your feminine leadership and spiritual authority, whether in male or female body this lifetime. Isis means throne, and in her presence and blessings as Divine Empress of the Skies, she offers initiates of light, men and women, great feminine spiritual power. Feminine spiritual authority occurs when power is tempered with mercy, wisdom, compassion, and love. It is inspired spiritual leadership through the heart and a model of power and authority that is based in empowerment rather than force or control. Isis, Queen of Heaven, calls you to ascend to the throne of feminine leadership within your own being, that you may fulfill your life mission and serve the divine feminine on this planet from a place of inner spiritual authority. This oracle is confirmation a step forward in leadership if you have been considering doing so. It might be in connection with others, especially if you also draw the card of divine sisterhood, but you are also to realize that you are a capable spiritual leader in your own right as you trust in the divine feminine values within. This new model of power is not about assuming authority over another, but about living your truth and integrity and leading by authentic example. There is great power here and no false sense of responsibility for another, which could drain you and create dependency rather than growth in those you seek to empower through your leadership. You are encouraged to contemplate how you might step more fully into your own authority. Often this requires that we make peace with the authority figures in our lives, past and present, and how we have experienced those relationships, whether as supportive, truthful, and empowering, or as disempowering, shaming, or perhaps minimizing or inflating of our sense of grandiosity. Healthy relationships with authority figures help us recognize where we can learn and perhaps be mentored by another, and where we too can help others learn and grow. Through the eyes of the divine feminine, authority is not the question of hierarchy, with one more authoritative over another who has less authority. It is rather more like a circle of life where we all have different awareness, ability, and mastery to share with each other, together guiding each other into greater wholeness, each of us with our own spiritual responsibility for our growth and our own capacity to help others to the degree that we are willing to enable. Make peace with the authority figures past and present, often involving pulling back the unconscious projection of our own authority, divinity, and strength upon those persons, seeing them as belonging to ourselves and allowing the other to be more human. It may involve recognizing the gifts and the human failing of the authority figure and within ourselves in the moment, seeing the grace involving the two people with limited consciousness attempting a relationship. There will always be gifts and learning on both sides of the relationship. Allow the release of forgiveness that comes with compassion and the freedom that willingness to grow within brings, that your relationship to authority within and externally can be healed and transformed. All right, so Gemini, that is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it can help you in your life as well as your relationships. And you guys stay blessed, stay well, and see you guys again towards the end of this month for your New Year tarot reading. Okay, so stay tuned. And again, stay blessed, stay well, and ashe.